Well, I don't want to get fucking demonetized, so there's that. Oh, hi. Hello there. My mic's working this time. There's a few things I actually have to do, so hold on. You guys get to see the beautiful work called This Is What I Have to Do Every Fucking Time I Want Something Done. Let me just put this one as OO. Okay. God, this is my life. Capture any full screen application. Okay. Let me doot. Da da da. Normal recommendation. Okay, cool. Da da da. Properties. Okay, wow, do we do this? Mode, any full screen. Capture specific window. Okay. And then Wakaru. There we go, baby. Oh, Wakaru's being funky. Hold on. Let me first move this. That way it looks fun. Okay. I was working on Wakaru earlier because I had to. But now I'm gonna fix this. Okay. That should be good. I could be wrong, though. I have to also get a few other things ready. So there's that. Okay, KKK. Okay, KK. You know what? Regardless. Dang, I miss Coit. I watched him a lot before that whole shit show went on. 1 second, take a drink. Sorry, I'm looking at like 50 different things at once. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work being this awesome. Anyways. I feel like I'd start crying if I did this. Let's do it anyway. Oh! Fuck, I'm an idiot. That's Mind Brand. I thought this was a different song regardless. Welcome to the Mind Fucker! I know the English version like the top of my head. Hold on a second, man, without a care. The clothes you wear don't give a damn. Sleeping up and down the block, they got you knocked up by a man. Thinking you're the Mother Mary, pure but very dumb and can't kick the dick from out your mouth, but do you even understand? Hold on a second, man, without a care. What kind of shit you trying to sell? Talking up a simple girl, you picked your cherry very well. Promising a sun and moon, a story that you'll always tell. And now you're at the door, I hope your cherry picked your way to hell. When's it coming, can't recall. A mirror on the wall. Sex and bitter cynicism, laughing, watch it start to fall. Picture perfect pattering, pathetic, make you miserable. No, I shouldn't care, I couldn't wait to finally see them all in hell. Hold on. There are five questions I have to ask about this before. Number one, am I behind? Because I can't be singing a song and I'm behind. Desktop audio. Well, they should? Okay, hold on. Now I'm curious. Ow! Thank you. Fuck, dude. Ouch. Ow, that fucking hurt. I know what I did wrong. Okay. Default. Okay. So actually, I'm an idiot. There's this thing. Lock volume, rename, properties. Oh, fuck. Okay, then it should work now. It defaulted. I did it. Okay. Away from now, this hero cries in pain, holding me tight, fighting all night, telling me why, but I can't rewrite the memories I made of you and me. Don't go away. Fucker! Hold on, I'm curious about this. Sorry. I was listening to this earlier today. I do not know the lyrics to this. Watashi no surakoro koru no. Nihara toku de kuruki de. Watashi wa. I don't want to fuck this up. Harari. This is very interesting. By the way, I got my mouse working again. I just need a fucking mouse pad. One second, I need to go find something. Do you guys... Okay, hold on. I actually want to show off the lyrics to Gomenne. Fuck. Gomenne lyrics. I suck at this. This is like the #1 place to go in my opinion if you want to find a song. Bruh. The Vocaloid Wiki, Lyrics Wiki, does not aim to repress artist freedom of expression. However, as it is hosted by fandom, to follow the fandom TOU, the removal of lyrics is no way meant to insult or belittle the artist who worked on it. It's purely done to comply to the rule that Vocaloid Lyrics Wiki has set. If the artist or anyone thinks the lyrics do not placed back, censored, or otherwise... Okay. Okay, it makes sense. I'll tell you why here in a second. Oh, I forgot that that's what Yahoo does. I don't know why it switched to Yahoo. I'm Google. Whatever, dude. Well, we'll look at this, alright? This is the Romanji version. Yep. Okay, let me not do Romanji. Is this the right one? Yep. So, there's a... God, this fucking song is horrible. I hate this website for songs. It really sucks ass. So, this is like the main line. I'm sorry, I must be a bad girl. So forgive me, lonely little me. I'm sorry, even though it hurts, as long as you eat me and it tastes good. I'm happy. Goodbye, everyone. Everybody eat up except for my heart. So this song is essentially about like a Stockholm Syndrome type thing. It's about a child that's being abused who thinks that abuse is like a good thing. Which is really fucked up, but yeah. Or it can be seen as a child being sexually assaulted and thinking it's a good thing. It's really fucked up. Don't believe that, alright? Oh gosh.
I feel like the internet is gaslighting me. I like to think that I keep up with trending memes pretty well, you know, like Pedro Pascal eating a sandwich and, well, just South Park in general. But a solid 15% of the memes I see are about Amelia Earhart being eaten by coconut crabs. The worst part is that nobody knows what I'm talking about. I see these videos all the time, I swear to God they're trending, but every time I bring it up, people look at me like I've fucking lost it. Nah, it's gotta be trending. I can't be the only person seeing these. Anyways, I gotta go consume Amelia Earhart later, dweebs. I feel like the internet is gaslighting me.
What the actual fuck? What the fuck? So I was in the hospital earlier because I had to go get something checked out, right? Those weird passing out things. Yeah, no, apparently that's not fucking normal, right? So I had to go to the hospital, essentially. I had to go to the hospital. Anyways, I had to go to the hospital, right? Because of my whole passing out problem, I had to go to the hospital. So I got to the hospital, right? And what am I talking about? I felt like what I was talking about was important. Oh my goodness, I'm a dumbass. What was... Ah, yes. I was talking to the nurse, and at some point, the nurse, like, straight up is just like, oh, yeah, by the way, like, we're talking, we're going back and forth, and at some point... Shit. Okay. Huh? Yeah, great, new. I'll do this to, like, 100 by 100 and see what happens. Typically, this is pretty big. I wouldn't go for this type of size, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Yep, there we go. Anyways, I'm talking to the lady, and I've always wanted to be a doctor, but I didn't want to deal with, like, the whole blood aspect of it. Like, I'd love to be a doctor. I don't mind, like, blood itself, but, like, guts. Like, the idea of seeing guts or, like, hearing about that shit just makes me want to puke my guts out. I would highly not recommend watching this if you are queasy or, you know, easily upset. But there's this animation, I think it's still on YouTube, named Smile. I think you can find it to this day. God, I'm gonna regret looking this up. I will not show this out. Yep. This video. This. Hold on, I'll do a small preview to make sure it's the right one. There's a fucking warning, right? Is this... The following may contain smiles, tears, face strains, confusion, seizures, breathing difficulties, disorientation, involuntary limb spasms, severe chair dancing, and an elevated sense of happiness. Please consult the mental health physician before watching. The following content is rated M for magnificent and should be only watched by everybody in the entire universe. Oh, God. I am, like, having PTSD flashbacks. God. Yep, this is the right video, that's for sure. Please, for the love of fuck, be careful and don't watch that before, if you have really bad stomach or whatever it may be.
You wanna do this? Alright. I can still potty plenty. But you
gotta do me a salad, babe.
Okay.
Alright?
Always
chasing the thrills, getting in fights, getting kills. I play around real rough on either powder or pills. Have fun in the streets so I can pay my receipts, but it's still not enough, and so the cycle repeats. So let it all go on camera or a show. The sideways and their plasters, yeah, they're all gotta know. Walking on the shame, everyone knows my name. Isn't enough to know the rules of the game. I fuck my inner demons every which way, but they're not interested in leaving me, so in me they'll stay. I'm like a fire that keeps burning, it's fucking down to the ground. Tell you nothing left but ashes if you let me come down. So you'd better use me up, make the most of your time, and I can guarantee you'll always wanna cross that line. So get your money and your bodies and a drink or three. Better not to see why you shouldn't mess with me. Go ahead and use me up. Go ahead and use me up. Go ahead and eat me up. Go ahead and eat me up. Am I in a demons every which way? But they're not interested in me, and if you win me, they'll stay. I'm like a fire that could burn this fucking town to the ground. Ain't nothing left but ashes if you let me come down. So you better eat me up, make the most of your time, and I can guarantee you'll always wanna cross that line. So get your money and your buddies and a drink or three, and now that you'll see why you shouldn't mess with me. Go ahead and eat me up. This is a weird head shape, but I'll express here in a moment how it's gonna be used. Real low, right that is I'm making knots. Now that you know about it, better to see. Just like you up until you can't move back. My back, we're on the attack. You want me to win, it's just a fact. Don't pay the bills. And no rabbit feel. So not anyway.
It's like a fire that keeps burning me but gets me well. That's why I've never tried to break the lock on my prison cell. Might as well just use me up, make the most of my time. I'll be a toy, a brawler, anything
you know for a dime. But I didn't only really know how to do. Fuck my inner demons every which way, but they're not interested in me, and these are windmills they'll stay. I'm like a fire that could burn this fucking town to the ground. Nothing left but ashes if you let me come down. So you better eat me up, make the most of your time, and I can guarantee you'll always wanna cross that line. Get your money and your buddies and a drink or three. Well, you shouldn't mess with me. Go ahead and eat me up. Let me move this.
fuckers. Sorry about the mess. You know how I am. Put it on my tab, would ya?
That's nice. I like that. Hold on, what? My phone went off, sorry. I like being careful, because sometimes people text me and it's like a genuine problem. And we could argue on this, but I'm not going to.
Business?
No. I'm not actually.
Go to
I don't
Wix.com
have a business
and set up-
of any sort.空見なせて良さくるづけていて だけどは手だけで体ならせてして臭いで I really like using all the space I have for my hair, dude. I have some big ass hair. Gimme, gimme. I like to point out that I have big ass hair whenever I can. I just gimme, gimme. Seized it. Side it. It's been a while since I've done art on a computer. Kusaide. Tuesday, Kusaide. I never go home, but I have to. 'Cause he comes home, maybe next time. Alright, that's pretty effective. You should watch the process that this shit is to get this fucker colored. 'Cause God is in a process. How do I move this shit? Oh, I want to change that, dumbass. Kaido de Asado, yo. This is just base. So I can get a little bit messy with it, but... just remember, I have to erase all the pieces that I get messy with that don't work correctly. Otome Kaido de Asoto yo Tokyo de Taige Saditate. Otome Kaido de Asoto yo. Oh my goodness.
How to sound more confident in your writing. 1. Remove hedging language and be direct. For example, instead of saying, I might be able to find a way to make this happen, try saying, I can make this happen. 2. Stop over-apologizing. Instead, skip the apology and say what you've got to say to keep things moving forward. 3. Keep it simple. It can be tempting to use clunky jargon and flashy buzzwords to sound smarter at work, but using simple and fewer words actually makes you sound more self-assured. And 4. Tone matters. The way you deliver your message can impact how others perceive you. With the help of Grammarly Premium's new tone suggestions, you can get instant feedback on sentences that sound unsure and rewrite them to sound more confident.
Hold on, let me go. Shut you the fuck up. I get a little bit angry every time this song comes on. Because Shu sung it, and he sung it great, yeah. But he pronounced it la. It's ra. Rabuka, not labuka, rabuka. Kurai kurai shindai kureru ni tsutsuma eru wa la ra ra ru ra rabuka. Kurai kurai kanagaru egai wa ture kerabre so 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 samaga totare no nake sora demo deku ni wa tui e minamo sori haruka rabuka. Kurai kurai kanagaru arake wa taranu toranu eto marmito rabuka. Rabuka, ra 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 rabuka, rabuna no ka, garagara ura uka, bagu bagu baguka. It's it, and I knew you corrupted by the lies upon lies. Uda uka, spit it out and cry. There's no use waiting when this distance will never be bridged. I cried, it's just disease, la la ra 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 rabuka. Kurai kurai kaitara kureru ni tsutsuma eru wa ra 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 rabuka. Kurai ugai egai wa chote kenabre sa 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 na samaga tonage teronake saredemo de kuniwa tuye minamo soru haruka rabuka. Kurai kurai kore kokiwa toranu toranu emota mito rabuka. Rabuka, ra 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 rabuka, rabuna no ka. Is it a bagu bagu baguka? Isn't it? And I knew corrupted by the lies upon lies. I completely forgot something. 1 second. My fucking ear isn't colored. Bagu 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 baguka. Accreditations disease la da 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 buka. People who like actually draw like this regularly scare the fuck out of me. I could never render that fucking well all the time, dude. Fuck that shit. Fuck rendering, dude. I do not like doing it. I just do it for the hell of doing it. Because I'm like, oh, if I don't render, I'm gonna have to deal with it later on, and I'm gonna be pissed about it. Because I didn't do it.
Faster, safer, yours.
I like that color, but not that much.
Get Chrome.
It's one of those colors, you know? I'm gonna go with 4 and then see how that works. Yeah. There's this one quote from The Amazing World of Gumball that's just like, you should check your privilege, Penny. And it just makes me giggle every time I think of it.
What?
Dude. Oh my god. I know the dakare, what a boy na. Jinsoi no the dakare, she no boy na. That's so meaningful, cool. I'm dancing with an ish word book. Excuse me. Do 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 ish. Do 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 ish. Do 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 ish. That's ish. That's ish. Do 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 ish. Do 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 ish. Do 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 do. That's Goddish. Noise, moise, somoise, moise, kakui, tvari, naizarikada. Ukine, okine, ryokine, okine, denda, ida, heru, nakaya. God is dead. Gami poina soda, hiko. Gami poina soda, my god. 212, it's like my IQ's going down. Poina soda, hika, I think poina soda. And hate you, gaidu, arushi. Ani toina soda, hikyo, ani toina soda. I'm poina soda, hikyo, pora, jawa. That's ish, that's ish. That's Scottish. It like moved my whole thing there for a second. Hirowakui. Gariwaro Gasakui. Hirowada Dakashi. Yurugada Boyari. Hirowari. Hirudaka Dachi. The Hare Sukira Kadai Morinore. Do you know? Oh my god, no. Hisairani Toino Sore. Hiradaru Kuratana Sita Yutara Kanjira Sitoinaro Kerina Aki Poina okay. Something I can dance to be. Chichoina, Kishoina, Surshi, Joina, Kishoina, Kifarina, Kiriajam. Chichoina, Chichoina, Surshi, Choina, Chichoina, Teresa, Ira, Kerekorasune, Dage Kaki! God is dead. Bamupoina soda, Hikyo, Banitoina soda. Gaitu, Hira, Taku, Takura, Kanji. Toina soda, Hina, Kikoina soda. Hichu, I shoot at a gun, they go heal. He said, there's a melody on it. Toina soda, Hikyo, Anitoina soda. I didn't actually plan on drawing today, I just wanted to do something. Toina soda, hikyo, poira, I'm so jealous. Do 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 ish, do 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 ish, do 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 ish. That's ish, do 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 ish, do 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 ish, do 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 do. That's Scottish. I know the doctor, what that boy na. Jinsoi know the doctor, she no boy na. Directed, what's with that? The Tekanina got to take it at Tanja, Jinsei. Couldn't care less. Oh, one second, let me crack my back. Oh, ouch, my back hurts. Just my life. I wrote identity on the palm of my hand. I really like palm tattoos. They're very cool to me. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. I also love Millie's voice. I thought the kimiri, sugaitari, nagara naka no wate, tagara gari, saragara, tagara gatu, sichita, fuarun maru, hada sakiro kurakura kareto garoa. Identity, say what the shit, what identity. Identity, but I gotta say. Gotta shira, gotta not guess, so that's not destiny. Still get a happy, gotta get it, kura mara kushira, da 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 da. Identity. I'm slowly finding torque time. Hold on, let me just. What the fuck? Ah. I've got like 5 million cords connected to my chair. Hold on. I'm trying not to break things today. We're desperately trying not to break things today. I already went to the hospital today. We're not gonna go again. I love using that as an excuse. It's like, oh yeah, I've been to the hospital. One second, let me just. Hold on, let me just. I swear, if somebody came through the door, some bullshit at that time. Sorry, I was like absolutely busting it down, sexual style. Can confirm is goated with sauce. I fucking love their voices together. They're so pretty. Identity, on that I can't say. That's not destiny. So I get happy to do, gotta tell it that it could. I could, I'm cut Identity. Hold on, I thought I heard somebody's voice behind me. Identity. Has to be one of my favorite songs. It's so good. I swear, they're so good. This shit is great. I cannot express how good that shit is. I thought that was like a person. Dex! Dude, I fucking love Dex! This is a great song. Vayne did this too? Oh my god, I'm gonna cum my pants. I might not have actually heard this before then. Oh, my phone went off again. It was nothing.
The path you showed me how to walk was called algorithmic dreams, a vessel of your soul. Through her eyes of perfect ambiguity, we were born to keep the world in harmony. And through the days we saw this place create normal coffee that would collate the passages into on your palms. A world enveloped proudly by your heart, the gift of on the wall remains the same. And yet
featuring Solaria! Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna cream my pants. 2 weeks ago!
Spending and saving.
Oh my god!
Every account. True story. Welcome.
And Kevin! I'm gonna cry. Oh, no, I don't know Spanish. I'm sorry. I want to add some rockin' drums to this, dude. Ouch, my hand. I was air drumming and I bopped my hand. Ouch. Carbon Monoxide is good, the song.
showed me how to walk was cold. Algorithmic dreams of
Vessel of your soul. Rise of perfect ambiguity. We were born to keep the world in harmony. Cases how this place create a melody that would collate passages in detail on your palms. The sweat and fire, how your heart, a life in a world but soon apart. Tears are born from fire from the song. Spark of light behind those eyes. Degradation was a attempt. Tighted windows to the mind were damaged still. Well, your claws laid across your chest, and now you're all alone. We further deny the story about that begin. That again, shown disorganized without a prayer. Hurt by a psyche in a world where never truly ends. Fed by a dive of lies staring at your hands. Torn up my design. Your eyes look down at mine. Wanna, okay, 1 second, I'm sorry. No, little bit of a funny fact about, little bit of a funny fact about this character right here. Why is that eyes? Well, it's based off of me, and turns out I am more blind in my right eye than I am my left. So this would be my left, your right, your left, my right, right? So my left eye is less fucked up than my right. Which is it's its own thing, right? My left eye is less fucked up than my right, so I tend to draw myself like this because, you know, I think it's a little bit funny. It's not because I have any weird eye deformity. It's literally just because I thought it was a big funny haha. Okay, let me do the chunky voice here. I need to go use the bathroom. Okay, let me go use the bathroom real quick. You listen to this, yeah. Let's listen to this. Okay, a second.
Knowing clarity is out of our control. I can't understand the way you seem to pray, but reality's contorting at your say. A new facade of progress masquerade you recreated on your face. Those eyes designed and carried by your face. Our hands embodied rules to automate, to never feel, to never break. The writing on the wall remains the same, and yet you live between these states, never belonging in a feudal days. What were the ethics of praise? Now it's too late. I fear you're lost in the holy gate. The core of my design. Your eyes look down at mine. It never truly ends. As metal breaks and then it breaks and then it breaks and then it breaks. As metal breaks and then it breaks and then it breaks and then it breaks. As metal breaks and then it breaks and then it breaks and then it breaks. As metal breaks and then it breaks and then it breaks and then it breaks. As metal breaks. Listen, this is not a question. I have tried and I have failed. If you wanna kill the world, you should start by getting it backwards. I know that I can feel the pain in my heart, and we've had to say goodbye to all illusions that are shattered and gone. To see the world again. And my sister just gives me that weird surreal urge to see the world again. To see the world again.
There we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Shut up. We're back. Meow. Sayonara, sayonara, coin locker, baby.
Stressed
Oh, fuck
out?
no. I
Time
just
to
wanna
refresh your rhythm with Trident.
neutral. Bruh!
Chicken fries with heat, appetizer mini meal, a spicy treat. Eat them anytime.
Maybe 50 if I'm gonna be generous. I'm like really bad at the.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's see different songs. Ah! Tick, sorry.
.com/gzsjvkx.png. Noted. What up? Nothing, just chilling like a villain.
It is fantastic.
Meme HTTP.
Sorry I'm not talking all that much. I'm like working, you know? I'm working. Okay. Okay. Whew. Snap, crack a pop my bones. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm just gonna listen to this in the background while I work.
This is no ordinary shampoo.
New L-Vibe Hyaluron Plum for up to 72-hour hydration.
It's what your hair's been missing.
I don't know if y'all have looked through my phone yet and seen any of the pictures and the videos that I have taken.
Sarah. That's my name. Don't wear it up.
I don't want to watch it, please.
This is the moment detectives confront Sarah Boone with a video she claims to have no memory of recording. In it, just 48 hours prior, she taunts her partner of 3 years, George Torres Jr., and ignores his pleas for help as he asphyxiates to death inside a suitcase. Forensic evidence indicates George was trapped inside the suitcase for up to 11 hours or more, and at some point was pushed down the stairs while trapped inside.
What's going on? I just got here, so fill me in.
No problem. Like,
Yeah, I'm
me and
just
I
sorry.
put the puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
We've been doing art, trying to take the stuff off the wall to make new art put up there, like having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay.
So then it's like we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase. Okay.
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay, okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So then he came over here.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys. I tried giving her CPR. The problem is I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes!
It's 1 o'clock.
Ouch! Fuck, dude.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out. I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Did he be here before the fire department got here?
Who?
Your husband? Or your
Yes.
ex-husband?
Yes.
Okay. Where does he live at?
Right down the street.
Okay. So you were playing and who did him up in
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay, okay. You're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
I fell asleep, so I don't know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or what.
What kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of. But like, I don't, like, this was totally like not intentional.
His age, no real medical history
That
we
I know of.
For him to have passed away, we come out and
I
we do an
know.
investigation.
Yeah.
We come out and do an investigation.
The day after her partner's body was discovered, Sarah drives herself to the Orange County Sheriff's Office. She believes she's there to provide detectives Chelsea Connolly and Scott Lowen with background information on her and George's time together. As the interview progresses, the couple's volatility will become clear. At the outset, the detectives follow standard best interrogation practice, positioning Sarah's chair farthest from the door of the interview room. This is a technique familiar to those accustomed to police interrogations, which, in theory, blocks the suspect's exit to increase the sensation of feeling trapped.
We were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little.
I haven't laid a hand on him.
Okay. He also had, on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising, and on on like his head and his skull,
I have no idea.
as if something hit him.
I
Considered
have not
force
touched him.
trauma.
When the detectives dive straight into autopsy results, listing George's injuries, Sarah becomes defensive almost immediately. She is quick to interject with verbal deflections of guilt while raising her hands in the air, as if to demonstrate she has nothing to hide. This interaction foreshadows the rest of the interview, as Sarah becomes increasingly adamant in her efforts to refute any willful involvement in George's death.
Oh, no, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. I don't know if you talked to Brian about any of that, but most of the time when I flee, I go over there. So.
Right, but you're saying that you guys have been good, and when I asked you yesterday, the last incident that you could remember was the curtain rod incident, which you said was a month ago, so.
Give or take.
Right, so what do you mean by he comes after you? Like,
he gets belligerently drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if you all have looked through my phone yet and seen any of the pictures and the videos that I have taken.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, I started documenting everything.
Okay.
So you all will see in my pictures, bloody fingers, split forehead, he split my nose. I've got this.
Right.
I don't know if Brian told you about it, where I had to have I had one really bad surgery, but then it got really, 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 really bad, where I had to go like 4 or 5 more times afterwards for them to tend to it.
Mm-hmm.
The man poking me in the back of the leg.
Right.
So it's.
And why are you still with me?
Everybody asks me that. When I tell you guys this, I really love him. Like I do. And I feel like I can help him. Like I feel like I could help him, which I did, because he came a really long way from where he was in Philadelphia to moving back to here and to dealing with everything else that he's been dealing
Can I
with.
alpha lock this?
I've really helped him. I've bailed him out of jail, 3 times? I've gone
Home
to every
layer,
single hearing, in
outline,
every single arena,
paste layer,
everything that I
copy
did
layer,
for him.
lock,
Gone to see
right?
all his public defenders, go to the state. I've gone to the state. I did everything for him because I'm trying to help him.
Oh,
because
that's what it means
I'm
by lock.
open.
Okay.
And he was trying. He was really trying. And then he starts to think about things. And
Okay, it's
I
fine.
think he gets overwhelmed. And then it's like, next thing I know, he's drinking. So it's like, oh man, I know where this is going to go. So I'm going to go upstairs and read a book. Or I'm going to go for a bike ride, or I'm going to do something else. Where I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. The occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend, that's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things. I have to tend to Lucas. I have to take him to school. I have all this stuff to do. He doesn't know how to, I guess, maintain himself, where I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done. He can't process like that. He didn't process like that. So he would literally, not literally, but have smoke coming out of his ears. So the next thing you know, he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm going to go get something to drink. So the majority of the time, I would hang out outside or do something else because I don't want to drink.
When Sarah lists everything she's done for George, she's positioning herself as the savior figure within the relationship, the omnipotent partner who is the only one capable of rescuing their vulnerable, inept companion. By taking credit for George's adherence to his probation requirements, Sarah implies he could not have succeeded without her. This dynamic is consistent with how a narcissistic person exerts control in a relationship. They stake sole claim over understanding what their partner needs and how to give it to them. The more dangerous evolution of this belief is a narcissistic partner believing they have the right to dole out punishment. By this logic, if Sarah can manifest George's successes, she is entitled to discipline him for his failures. While there is no evidence to suggest Sarah has been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, it's reasonable to assert she does display narcissistic traits during this interview. A truthful confession is unlikely, no matter how sound the evidence. Instead, the detective's dissection of her story unmasks Sarah as an unreliable narrator. If they are unable to obtain a confession, this footage will still expose Sarah's lies and inconsistencies to a jury.
Well, yesterday you made it sound like you guys were just drinking like a glass or two. Like, yeah, you obviously had the bottle, but you told me on you told me on recording like that you were not drunk. He was not drunk. You guys were having a good time.
I can't get drunk. Number one, I do not want to get drunk. I don't like being non-complimented, having my wits about myself. I don't like feeling out of control.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm just saying you're making it sound like he's a raging alcoholic today, and yesterday I was kind of asking you those questions, and you're like a little defensive, like, no, we're not alcoholics.
I'm not.
We are not, you know. But you guys were both sober on Sunday, to your knowledge, because when I said you went and passed out, you were like, no, I didn't pass out, I just fell asleep. So now it's kind of like, what is it? Were you guys drinking and it got out of hand and it got physical?
No.
Or is it...
Sunday was one of the better days that we have had in quite some time.
While Sarah vehemently disputes Connolly's questions about her alcohol consumption, she only succeeds in backing herself into a corner. It's fair to speculate she denies intoxication out of fear the police will use this against her, a fear that will prove justified. Preoccupied with preserving her image as a mature, long-suffering partner, Sarah fails to notice contradictions that will later come into play as important pieces of the detective's offensive game. Throughout the interview, Sarah alludes to loving George. However, her lack of emotional engagement is evident from her initial 911 call.
Lisa Medical. My boyfriend is dead. You can send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
George's autopsy reveals his cause of death as positional asphyxia, which occurs when the position of a person's body interferes with their ability to breathe. It is a relatively rare cause of death characterized by a gradual reduction in consciousness as the amount of air available to the lungs decreases. Tragically, positional asphyxia is a painful, slow, and doubtlessly terrifying way to die.
Keep on pumping his chest for me. I don't need you to stop and talk or anything. I just want you to count out loud for me, okay?
1, 2, 3.
New EOS Cashmere Skin Collection.
The fuck?
Gently glides.
It was an ad. I was confused. I was listening to that.
Wrap your skin in cashmere.
This is making...
Okay, ma'am, just keep on pumping his chest. That's all you need to do for me, okay?
Yes.
Okay, my hand's getting tired.
Okay, ma'am, they're driving here as fast as they can. Okay, don't stop to say hurry up. Just keep on pumping and counting.
I'm still doing it while I'm talking to you, okay?
Okay.
Still doing it.
All right, just continue pumping his chest. Count on a second count with you.
1, 2.
Keep pumping his chest for me, ma'am.
I'm still doing it, okay? Still doing it. Just don't make me count.
Right, okay, that's fine. You're doing a good job. Just keep on doing it for me. That's all right. They're getting there as fast as they can, along with the sheriff's office also, okay?
Please.
Okay. Keep on pumping, ma'am. 1, 2, 3.
Bearing in mind the horrific discovery Sarah claims to have made upon waking, it's even more telling how irritated she becomes by the 911 operator. Her tendency to place concern for herself above all else is made even more evident from body cam footage of police's arrival at their home.
I really need something to drink. Okay, well, I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter. Okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second. Let me fill this deputy in, okay? Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so caught now right now. Just give us a second, okay?
Somebody else on that call and break and
it's on the counter. I can't move anything from out of the house. Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal with, right? Sit. I don't water. I can get you some water, okay? Just I want you not on your feet because I don't want you passing out on me. I need water.
Sarah displays many of the characteristic body language signifiers of stress which are noticeable to even the most casual observer. Physical reactions, such as wringing hands and speaking in a rushed, high-pitched tone, are normal responses to a highly stressful situation. But Sarah barely acknowledges that her partner has just died a painful, terrifying death. Instead, her repeated questions for Dr. Pepper further demonstrate how focused she remains on her own needs.
What do you tell his parents? Like, what's the reason he passed away?
We tell them what we know at that point.
Yeah.
We tell them the truth.
And that we're going to be waiting for the autopsy results, and I will be at the autopsy in the morning, and hopefully the doctor will be able to give me some of what they think and see. They're going to think I killed him.
Why would they think that?
They always have said that. They've always have said that.
What have they
I
said?
told
What the
you,
fuck?
Because I'm the blue-eyed white dragon. That's what they call me. Because they don't want him with me. So he's basically just not really been around his family because he chooses me over them.
While anyone can display strange behavior when in shock, Sarah's preoccupation with how this event will reflect upon her evokes a darker concern. In a relationship eventually characterized by domestic violence, the abuser often employs the tactic of coercive control to isolate, exploit, and control their victim. This is reflected in Sarah's concern regarding what George's parents will be told. As she has no control over how this will unfold, Sarah becomes preoccupied with regaining control through information. For her to maintain her savior facade, it's imperative that what George's parents are told does not contradict her carefully constructed simulation of a loving, supportive partner. While Sarah affects some moments of sadness, her body language and word choices, such as already characterizing George's death as not intentional, are incongruent with shock or grief.
But I don't, this was totally, not intentional.
What she appears more concerned with doing here is setting up the early stages of her defense. As the interview progresses, elements of covert narcissism appear in the way Sarah presents herself. When people hear the term narcissist, they might think of pop culture figures such as Walter White, Miranda Priestly, and Cersei Lannister, whose egregious behaviors leave no doubt as to their grandiose view of self above all others. On the surface, while traditional narcissists appear to enjoy high self-esteem, in reality, it is very fragile. In covert narcissism, this fragility manifests through defensive behavior, masking insecurity, as opposed to the inflated sense of self-esteem deflecting criticism.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him.
How would you get some treatment?
Tell me and we'll both know. I have not touched him. It was.
But you said it was a good day. Like, you guys didn't have any conversations about your relationship. You guys didn't go down the rabbit hole. Had too many to drink, and you guys start getting.
No. When I tell you this, it made me so happy that he actually listened to what I had to say.
Did you guys have a conversation about your relationship, or was it just about
what's going on right now?
Got it.
I try to evoke it from him so he gets it off his chest, because I call him the volcano where eventually he's going to erupt.
Right.
And what he has learned in his classes is to communicate, which is a huge thing in a relationship, where he has been practicing communication. So he actually talks to me about things and unburdens himself. Put it on me. I'll sit there and try and figure it out for you, like I have almost everything. Not a worry, just tell me, get it out of you.
Without realizing it, Sarah has described the classic relationship wherein a narcissistic person seeks out a codependent partner to fuel their need to feel special and wanted. When she preaches that communication is a huge thing in a relationship, Sarah co-opts the language of healthy partner dynamics to signal her status as the mature, functional adult. A common narcissistic trait is to isolate a partner and make them feel they alone are trustworthy and safe.
New Clean Fresh Color Correcting calms and corrects skin tone and sensitivity instantly and over time from CoverGirl.
Hold on, can I just
If you like the convenience of shopping from home, but would like personalized recommendations, or if you've had some questions while shopping online and wish you could do more than just chat with someone, we've got your back. Introducing the Relax-A-Vac virtual store. Now you can schedule an appointment.
Dude, my wrist hurts from drawing. Hold
By
on.
positioning herself as the emotionally intelligent partner to whom George can unburden himself, Sarah is unwittingly exposing herself as his manipulator.
Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself. And I tried in every way, shape, and form. Ask everyone. I helped him. I took care of him. I miss him a lot.
I mean, is there any chance it got to be too much for you and you couldn't handle taking care of him and
I never stopped.
trying to...
I never stopped. That's what I'm here for. I never
Girl is
stopped.
in here in
I'm
flip-flops.
here now because I'm still trying to help him.
Yeah, we just don't, I mean, it's unexplainable how he got these injuries, and
I have no idea.
you were the only one with him.
100% right hand to God. I have no idea how he got them. Nobody touched anybody. Nobody touched anybody. I even went down and met his probation officer, which I say she's wonderful. That's one of my questions too I need to talk to you about. Hugged me
1 second.
and said how much she knows that I take care of him. She called me personally one time when George was at work, when he was working. 42-minute phone call. She and I just saying how grateful she is that George has me. And she knows how hard I'm working to help him, just as she is and just as the classes will.
Sarah's hyper-specific recollection of George's probation officer hugging her and their subsequent phone conversation is telling. Though a one-off event, Sarah latches onto this evidence of her
Getting food.
virtue, to the point she recalls the exact duration of 42 minutes. By signifying the esteem in which she's held by George's probation officer, Sarah aligns herself with authority and reinforces her belief she is the superior partner in their relationship.
So it's not like I ever got like a break from him where I told you all yesterday or whatever it was. I started to feel that it was too much togetherness. And when you have too much togetherness, friction happens. So I'm going to go ride my bike. I'm going to go upstairs and read a book. But every waking moment, he wants to be with me. So, and mind you, our townhome is either upstairs or downstairs. So that I'm aware of.
So I have something that I want to show you that we found, and it was from your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
You need to move it around, go ahead.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shut it down.
Oh, okay.
Holy fuck.
I don't think you all understand who I am, where,
Well, tell me.
I mean, I've always been a straight-A student. I am an outstanding mother to my son. I excel at everything.
Fucking God.
I would not do that.
You wouldn't lock somebody in a suitcase?
Well, I didn't, completely lock it. I mean, I opened it with one finger. I left enough in there for him to get out.
Okay.
One
and I
finger.
wasn't planning on going upstairs and going to sleep.
Completely fabricated lie, honey bunny. Completely fabricated lie. Anyways, 1 second. I'm waiting for my food, and I gotta get shit to eat my food. Food. Vital! Food is vital. You gotta eat that shit. Or else you're gonna die. I also haven't eaten all day, so... Very, very hungry. We have corned beef from the other day. Corned beef from the other day, because I really like corned beef. Except it has carrots in it, which is not good for me. I'm allergic to carrots.
No, it's just the way you said it.
You guys are scaring me.
Why?
Well, we just want you to watch this. It came from your phone. Don't you want to know what's on it?
Yes, please. Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
Mm-mm.
No.
Do I have to watch this?
hold on. I have to put this back in the microwave for like 5 more minutes. I thought 2 minutes was gonna be enough, but I think 5 minutes would actually have it at least. Let me put that in for 5 minutes and then, come back over here. Sorry, walking back and forth.
I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
Well, it's on your phone. And you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
Hercules Brushless.
Also, trigger warning, this is a video of, somebody technically dying.
Hyaluronic Plump for dehydrated hair. Formulated with hyaluronic acid.
I already use it on my face. Might as well use it in my hair.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. Fuck you.
And that's you, your voice.
Stupid. That's my name. Don't wear it up. Yeah, that's when you do it. You shook me.
That's really fucked up.
I don't want to watch it, please.
Last time we talked to you, you had said that you put him in the suitcase, he had 2 fingers hanging out.
And that's where it was.
There's 2 different videos and a still picture where, it shows you flipping in the different positions and him saying that he can't breathe and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
it was flipped up.
Right. It was flipped up normal.
Yes.
Like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down, and then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way.
When the detectives tell Sarah she can explain the video, or they'll take the footage at face value, Sarah cannot help but play into their hands. Her desire to control the narrative is simply too great. Given her previous claims she was not drunk the night George died, her obvious inebriation in the video puts her in a vulnerable position. It's now become even more obvious the minimization of her alcohol consumption was not based on honest recollection, but motivated by her desire to reject culpability in George's gruesome, painful death. Due to this vulnerability, Sarah pivots to her favorite comfort zone, extolling her intelligence through the bizarre mention of her straight A's and claiming she excels at everything. She is now desperate to win back the approval of her interrogators, a dynamic the detectives can exploit.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But not intentional.
No, you told me you went upstairs because you were
Stop
getting
here.
ready for bed.
Stop here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out, because there's the end.
And his head's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So going like this, rather than going all the way up, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, what you want me to tell you.
He's begging for you to let him out. You sound...
That's fucked
You're
up.
laughing in the beginning, and then in the end it sounds kind of like a...
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you,
It's not malicious.
then what is that?
What does fuck you mean to you?
Well...
Like if I were to tell my
like he
partner...
does. Like, I get told everything but a white woman, so...
Okay.
My intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was
Well, that's
not
still,
to
even
leave him
if
in
you
there.
didn't
But
intend to
he-
leave him in there,
He
that's
went upstairs
fucking,
thinking that he
that's
could get
attempted
himself
murder,
out,
homie.
But the video shows...
So I'm not big on law, right? I never went to school for it. I only know the basics. But I did watch a lot of cop movies and shit growing up. And I'm gonna tell you right now, even if you didn't intend to keep him in there, that can be counted as attempted murder. And you can still be put in jail for that. Especially with the videos they're showing. This is murder. It is, actually, it's not first degree. I'd say, like, second or third degree. Probably third degree. This is, like, third degree murder, homie. You're gonna go to jail for that shit, and you're gonna get locked up for a real fucking long time. Unless you know, actually explain whether or not you planned on doing this. Which, you know, could lessen your charges a little bit, but you're still going to get charged with murder. Good fucking job, idiot.
I was
That's what I told
point
you.
and I see his fingers.
He'll
and
be
it
out there any
looks like
minute.
And then 30 minutes later, he didn't show.
And he's telling you
And I
he
didn't
can't
wake
breathe.
up.
Do you
He's
think
not
he's
able to get out.
joking? You told me he was laughing, and I.
We were
The
before.
video, there's no
When we
laughing.
first got in there, both of us were.
So how long was he in there for? Like, this video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for, like, a long time prior to recording this?
No. No.
So it goes from funny to no longer funny,
But
and
I
you're the
didn't-
only one laughing.
But I didn't think that he was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, 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 I can't breathe.
George has done that in the past before, too, where it's just, like, he thinks that he's woe is me kind of thing, where it's like, I don't
He's
think-
never been locked in a suitcase, that's
No.
where he couldn't get out, so.
It's kind of, I thought it was
And
the
you
whole,
know the
like,
oxygen
crawling
is
wolf,
coming.
crying wolf kind of thing.
Okay.
And again, my
But,
plan.
but nowhere in there is he laughing, is he joking, he is begging. And you're the only one laughing.
Okay.
And you're the only one saying derogatory comments. Like you're mad.
No. Please don't, I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but, like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to, like, feed me. Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
well, I know what,
You know what's on that video now?
No.
You remember making that video?
No.
Why don't you remember making the video?
Probably because we had been drinking.
But you weren't drunk.
Just because I went upstairs and, just
You
because
told
you're
us-
drunk doesn't
you
mean
told
that
us
you.
times that you were not drunk. You said that.
Oh my fuck. Okay, I'm gonna
you
go
had
get a
your
drink,
wits about
but I
you.
can still hear
You
this.
said he had his wits about you.
Mm-hmm.
You said that you don't like not having your wits. What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not giving it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And what was
suitcase,
your plan?
waiting for him to come upstairs.
And then when he did it?
I fell asleep.
You said you were up there 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, somebody not coming up.
Knowing that the last time you saw him was in the suitcase, 30 minutes later, you're like, maybe I should go check on him. Maybe I shouldn't.
No.
But that didn't cross your mind. Because
We were waiting for that man to die, homie.
Like, that's what you all are thinking. Just,
We're asking.
it's the
You
whole,
tell us.
it's the drinking. That's what it is. It's the drinking. I thought it was, like, I thought he was okay. Like, I didn't, you
He's
all.
telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name, and you're like, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Guys, that's how we are with each other. Like, he is, nobody understands our relationship. This whole suitcase thing never happened before.
Would you leave someone else in a suitcase? Would you leave Lucas in a suitcase jokingly? Because it was a
No.
joking matter. You put him in there jokingly. Would you leave Lucas jokingly in there? And you love Lucas, right? And you
I
love
wouldn't do
George.
that to him either. I wouldn't do that to him.
So, I just...
Well, it's not like, again, I don't think you all understand. Like, it's,
I mean...
it's not that was not my intention.
Well,
Y'all don't have any idea what
by
I've
your
done
acts,
for him.
but by your acts, and that's exactly right. You get to the point where you've done so much for somebody and they don't show you any appreciation.
He did.
Up until this moment, Sarah has denied being intoxicated. Her slurring in the recording and even more damningly, forgetting it was on her phone, prove otherwise. This exchange also exposes the contradiction between Sarah's claim she left George able to escape and her subsequent pivot to blaming alcohol for passing out in bed. When Sarah refers to the detectives as guys, it reveals her belief that they are her equals, that she can still get them on side, much like George's probation officer, with whom she shared hugs and lengthy phone calls. Yet, as the interview progresses, the detective's refusal to buy into her camaraderie will chip away at her facade of charisma.
So if you weren't intoxicated, then why would you ever leave somebody in a suitcase that's begging to get out, that's telling you they can't breathe?
If I hadn't been drinking, you still think it would be the same thing? Where it's like, hop in, I'm gonna go to sleep. Is that what you all are trying to do? To portray me
We're not trying
as?
to do anything. I'm simply asking you to explain to me what happened.
Everything was fine and dandy.
I don't call
Everything
it fine and dandy.
was fine and dandy.
Explain
You
to
all
me how.
don't. Okay, for me to tell you this again.
Yeah.
Mind you, I've been without him for a day now. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you all want me to tell you, because this was not in any way, shape, or form, hand on the Bible, intentional.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you just
I
left him there
didn't
to
kill
teach
him.
You left him there to teach him a lesson?
I didn't mean to leave him there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You got up and walked away. How is that not intentionally leaving him there?
Because I'm looking at the hole, knowing that it's there. He'll get out no harm. Because you don't.
And then he doesn't, but you don't go check on him. You say you're up for 30 minutes, and he doesn't come up. You don't go down and check on him?
I'm in the bed.
You even move.
And so
You admit to moving the suitcase like over. So
You roll it.
You roll it out. Like it's not like
I didn't want him to be like that.
you didn't want him to be upside down. How do you even get upside down?
Right. You guys are killing me right now.
Sarah cannot provide a reasonable answer to the detective's questions, so instead responds antagonistically, raising her voice in an attempt to verbally overpower her interrogators. This reaction is consistent with how a covert narcissist can behave during a narcissistic collapse, which occurs when the individual feels trapped or humiliated. It's also notable that Sarah's focus momentarily fractures as Detective Connolly begins playing the video once more. This serves to disrupt Sarah's train of thought to the extent she trails off and defaults to her stonewalling defense of, "I don't know what you want me to say." In one of Sarah's most incriminating slip-ups, she reveals the truth behind one of her most frequent rationalizations of George's death being unintentional.
Ha.
You put a lot of meaning in a signature. It signifies the start.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if you saw, like, where the hole went. I don't know.
I didn't see a hole.
No
I
one
didn't
sees
see
the
no
hole.
fingers
You're the
sticking
only
out.
one that's what I'm saying. Like he's in one position, and where his head would be, we should be able to see fingers. And then when it's flipped over onto this right side, again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers, and we don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up, trying to push out of it.
Please do not assume.
I'm not assuming. I haven't assumed anything. I follow evidence.
I was trying to do CPR. I had to get him out and try to do CPR. And it was continually doing CPR with the dispatch on the phone, where he had me count out loud to help me focus on what I was doing.
It's just, I don't know how, I mean, you can sit here all day long and say, I thought he was going to get himself out, but that he didn't, and you went upstairs and stayed there for 30 minutes before you fell asleep.
But can I say too, like,
you chose not to ever at any point during that 30 minutes walk back down and check on him.
No, wait 1 second. Because I know, like, with you all, and then, like, because you can continually ask me, like, time frames, where I told you, like, I don't bother even looking at the clock most of the time. So it's like a guesstimate. So for all I know, maybe it was 10 minutes.
But the point is, you left the living room where he was begging for help and went upstairs. Regardless of how long you were there, you left. You say,
I thought he was the boy calling wolf. Again.
Okay.
So when he asked to be let out, like, what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video. He asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. Why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so, and then I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
This is the chilling offhand comment that reveals Sarah's claims that George could escape his suitcase prison to be untrue. While Sarah continues to reiterate her stance that George's death was unintentional, she is still arrested at the end. At this point, in the cruelest of ironies, she thinks nothing of raising her concerns. She'll be placed in a small holding cell, not 48 hours after she zipped George into a far more confined space, which led to his death. It seems thus far that the prosecution process will be as frustratingly circular as this interrogation. Sarah's trial has now been rescheduled 4 times, and she is currently on her 6th attorney. Letters sent by Sarah to the court provide a glimpse into how she is able to present herself as competent and rational when the need arises, and she is without challenge. When discussing her difficulty in communicating with her attorney, Sarah ponders if she's being penalized for wanting to be involved in everything in her case and intelligent enough to know her case is being handled. Sarah's trial is scheduled for the 10th of April 2023, after being rescheduled 3 times previously. This most recent delay was likely caused by her lawyer petitioning the court to be removed from her case. While it seems that both Sarah and George engaged in violent behavior through their relationship, it is George who died in the most horrific way on the night of the 23rd of February 2020. He was 42 years old and is survived by a very large family consisting of his parents, 3 children, and 9 siblings, whose lives have been forever changed by his loss.
That's fucked up.
Skincare just launched.
There's some really fucked up things in the town where I live. So, the really fucked up thing I'd like to point out. Well, excuse you, my cat's trying to get affection from me when I'm about to, like, show the worst shit that's happened to me in my life. Personally, me, I have not been through a lot of what I'd like to call, like, life-altering things. I mean, sure, there's a lot of things going on in my life, but, like, you get the gist, right? There's shit going on. Sorry, I'm reading. But it's more terrifying that the place where I am living currently has had at least, like, 3 school shootings in the past, like, 2 years. And they're progressively getting closer and closer to my place of residence. And it's just terrifying to see it all, especially people around my age dying because dumbasses decided they didn't want to, face some fun shit. It's definitely a fucked up situation. As a child, I was, it wasn't particularly a school shooting, but it was a criminal that had broken out of jail and broke into my school. It was definitely something. I was terrified. We all thought it was a drill, and then the thing came. Then the announcements or whatever came on. They're very old, so it was very, very crackly and gross. But the few things that I picked out, from that were, "This is not a drill. Stay silent. Lock all your doors. somebody has broken into the school, and that's all we heard before everything got crazy. It's a really fucked up situation in my childhood. I think I've heard of Snow the Salt Queen. No, let's go do something else. I don't want to listen to that right now. Oh goodness, Tyga, what have you done?
There's no icon for it, but okay, are you guys ready?
Our femboy is different now.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
Oh
What
gosh,
the fuck am I
Tyga.
looking at? There's no icon for it, but
Dear fucking lord. Hold on, what?
Oh, I'm pulsing right now. I'm pulsing like a battery.
Yeah, I can feel your cock throbbing.
Oh,
what?
Whoa. What, are you cock warming me right now?
I don't know.
Chat,
Wait,
that's-
wait.
that's why-
He does
chat,
kind
that
of look
is-
like
that
he's
is
on his
100%.
lab.
It sounded a lot less
Dirty?
embarrassing
And
when
embarrassing.
it was in my head, but then once it came out of my mouth, I was like, okay, now this is kind of awkward for me.
See, listen, chat. This is why I've been doing a little bit better than I normally do. Like I'm in second place in the team right now. It's because I'm so wired right now. I'm getting some of Shoto's DNA all over my dick. This is making me better at the game.
He's warming up in other ways.
Exactly. Well, no, yeah. I'm just keeping.
Dear fucking lord.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. Was he in the cubby behind us? Oh, you got this, Vox. If you win this, I will suck your dick.
I guess my dick ain't getting sucked now. Oh well. So, I mean,
We
you
got
know,
fucked by that omen flank.
when something happens every day anyway, I feel like there's just no loss on my part.
Look, you don't flatter yourself, sir. Oh,
I'm just very well aware of what you enjoy, my boy.
Oh,
I've got my finger on the pulse of what this boy likes,
Look.
and my cock is one of them.
Dear fucking lord.
Like a medieval peasant would also have a.
Oh no.
What I love.
What?
What?
Me?
I like that soup. I think it was real good.
I like soup.
Do you like creamy tomato soup?
Of course I do.
Oh yeah, daddy.
Please,
What the fuck?
Why does this man have such like a I don't even know how to describe it. Just every word he says is talking
Riz.
about cock. It's weird.
I literally am
Riz.
talking about soup, and you think I'm talking about phallic objects.
Wait,
There's
is
something
like,
wrong
yeah,
with your
you're
head. I don't think it's me, actually.
Hmm.
Crosshair placement is very important, in my opinion.
You're very sweet when you're ranting about something you know a lot about, I have to say.
Oh, I got fucked. Wait, what'd you say? I feel like you flirted with me first.
I ain't say shit.
I was focused. God damn it! fucking go to?
What the hell?
What does fitting cock in your mouth have to do with rolling your R's?
Well, I'm glad that you're so obsessive over how good you are at sucking dick that you feel the need to get it.
I'm not. I'm just. There's no correlation.
He really is eager to please this little dog boy. Fair enough.
What was that? Hold on, wait.
For real.
Can you give me a kiss?
Can you give me a kiss? Give me a kiss.
No.
Brat.
Oh my god, I just realized we're on a fucking couch. Wait, what is that? What is that on the table? Is that like a
bagel bites?
board?
Yeah, it's a little snack. Oh, it's a little snack.
Is that bagel bites?
Okay, yeah, hold on. Okay. Thank you.
He just couldn't resist. All right. Let's have a look at some questions.
His bro's got whiskey.
Motherfucker, shut up. You're acting like this is like you're so powerful. After one, man, you're so dumb. Okay.
I'll let you finish.
I don't even know what was I finishing. Why am I so short? Make me bigger. I look so tiny. Dude, come on. You're gonna feed it in to fan artists like this amalgamation in their mind. Like, I'm so much shorter than you. I'm only like 5 centimeters shorter. Oh.
No worries. Yeah. All right.
Is there a certain preference to spitting over swallowing, or?
I prefer swallowing.
If someone like were to swallow for me.
No, I mean if you were to if you had the choice between spitting and swallowing.
Oh, I'd swallow.
I'd swallow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Never personally experienced it, but you know.
No
it's not even a
hesitation
sign
at all.
of being a top or a bottom. It's just I'm like, yeah, I like it, yeah. If you're man enough to take a shot in the mouth, you'd at least do them the decency of using it as sustenance, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot of protein. Lots and lots of protein.
It is.
I think we're talking about the same thing, right?
Talking about the same thing.
Yeah, of course we are.
Hey, can you get that fucking pizza out the oven?
Yeah. Oh, it's just a little overcooked. Get it?
God, I love watching these. These guys are fantastic. I read so much fan fiction of these men.
Okay, how many wires?
So much. Oh my god, so much. What color is the red?
One red and 2 white, bro.
What color is the red wire?
Oh my god! It's red!
Oh!
Whose brain are you in right now?
Shut your mouth. If there are no red wires, shut up,
wire.
I'm trying to think. I'm stressed. If there are no red wires, cut the second wire. Oh wait, no. Okay, hold on. Fuck me. Otherwise, if there is the last wire white? What?
Yes, the last wire is white.
Cut the last wire.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay, nice.
Abort button. It's yellow and it says abort.
Dear Lord. These guys are really dumb.
Ass. Let's go. You free after this, by the way?
Yeah, why?
Suck ass,
come on,
dude.
Phoenix. Marshall Maximizer. Let's see it.
Got distracted.
I'm sorry, I'm so fucking hot that I'm actively disturbing your gameplay.
Hard or hot?
God.
What did you say?
Both apply, don't they?
You're lucky. You're looking a little cuter today.
Am I really?
Yeah, a little cuter.
Look at the way his face lit up.
You know why? I feel like it's like because you're like eager to learn and you're like bright-eyed and like. You're like, who's the real dog right here? Maybe it's you, despite what's being shown on the screen.
I mean, okay. I mean, I've got some spare copium in the back. Like, if you'd like, it seems like you kind of need it.
That's fantastic. I love that.
He's hidden. He's gone. He's got the fucking puppy assets on.
Bro absolutely got the hardest.
Something I shouldn't be seeing.
Would you walk in? Walk in on.
I can see you're really what's the word? You really have an affinity for a certain type of asset at the moment, I should say.
They turned it on. it's a very expensive asset. and
Oh, so
some can afford
they
it.
have the.
They have the power to toggle on stuff, and they
Right.
toggled on the dog ears, and I had no power. I had no power. Did you think like you were eavesdropping on something's important?
Possibly. I felt like you were turning that on and being like, ooh, I love being a little dog boy. Ooh, and then all of a sudden I walk in and you're like, oh, hi boss.
No, it's just part of the program.
It makes sense. It makes sense. You know, I mean, given how much you like being used like a toy, I mean, it does make sense that you'd let people do that.
I'm gonna bite you with a toy.
You can try. You can fucking try. I'll bite you back. I'll bite your head off.
You still need to fucking add me. You're drinking wine, aren't you?
A little bit.
Okay, good to know. I'm getting a little inebriated. Just a little bit. No, just
A little bit. A little bit. Why? Are you worried that you wouldn't be able to get me if I wasn't inebriated?
No, it's more like you're a lot.
You're feeling insecure.
You're a little. You get a
feeling
little bit
insecure,
more
boy.
frisky when you're. Remember Uno night? Remember Uno night? You were like all over me.
I wasn't all over you. You were all over me.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're the one that initiated. You were like,
you were
give me a
all over
kiss,
me.
fucker.
Yeah, I do that to everybody. Do you know what you were doing? You know what you were doing? I
was reciprocating. I was
You know what I did?
No, let me give you love. I love you. I'm talking to my cat. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
You know, I can't just leave a bro hanging. No one leaves a bro hanging, right?
Shut the fuck up. You little piece of shit. I'll tell you exactly what you did. There were multiple times I looked at you and I said, bark boy, and you went, like you were doing.
I had like
everything
5
you did.
people today ask me to bark for them, and my dumbass over here actually did it. And typically, I'm not so like. Typically, I don't get people to bark. You know, I don't bark for people without a little bit of context, whatever. I don't really give a fuck though, right? It's always a little situation, you know. Kissing my cat. I love him so much. He's so kind. He says hi. I love him. He's so awesome. Oh, your ears are so cold. There you go. Anyways, yeah. I had to be informed by another mate of mine that yeah, they were making fun of me. I didn't notice that.
I've only entertained you for the few moments that I did.
Yeah, you did entertain me. You did entertain me because you were fucking desperate. You were fucking desperate, weren't you?
There's no one being desperate. I was just trying to make you happy. We're all having a good time. I wanted to keep it great.
Tell me.
We were having a great.
Oh boy, we should. I completely forgot. Okay. Wow, time flies. I have to get around to doing things today, actually, believe it or not. I have a life. Ouch, I got a headache now. Anyways, my cat says hi. Want to say hi for them? He does not want to say hi. But if he did, I'm sure he would be very, very happy to. He's a baby. I love him. I don't know if I'll ever do like a video just showing off my cat. This one's Ichabod. This is the fucker that got stuck in a tree. We got him down, don't worry. But as you can see, he's no longer in a tree. Is that right, little shithead? Yeah. Oh, look at that big grumpy boy. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at you. Anyways, I love him. He's fantastic. And right now, he's got his little paws up on my chest. So, I might as well end stream here. I want to also give you guys kisses. Mwah. Okay? Not going to do a wet kiss, alright? You don't deserve that shit yet. Also because if I do a wet kiss, I'd have to take off the mic cap, and I'm quite sure the volume would cap out, which would be fucking horrible. So please, I'm not going to do that. But it'd be a little bit funny, alright? It was awesome seeing you guys. I love you. Mwah. And